Alrighty, we are going to be unboxing the Return to the Dunwich Legacy. These are expansions that can modify the campaign experience. So the Dunwich Legacy is the first campaign in the Arkham horror system. The Return to boxes come with some player cards, which is what we're going to be mainly focusing and taking a look at today, but they also come with ways to modify the individual scenarios and encounters in that to make it different, more balanced, more difficult, kind of all over the place. But I've heard really good things about the product, and so Return to the Dunwich Legacy is the first one. I have all of them except for Return to the Night of the Zealot, because Return to the Night of the Zealot is one of those that, you know, people are paying $250, $300 for, and that's just not something I can justify. So have everything, and we're going to be unboxing Return to the Dunwich Legacy because I love unboxing stuff. And I've conditioned myself to unbox something after a successful Lord of the Rings game. So here we are. Astari, oh crap, I had to step away for a few minutes. What happened? We won. We were able to quest. I'm not quite sure when you stepped away, but we were able to just kind of blow through it. Once we had the sword that was broken out, it was kind of done. We quested for 27 in the last round and just pushed. it was nice. It was nice. Alrighty, so we have Return to the Dunwich Legacy. These are also fantastic storage boxes. So they actually, you can see, it looks kind of like a filing drawer. So this can sit in here, and then I think the entirety of the Dunwich Legacy can fit in here along with the Return to content. Well done, and thanks for the recap. Unboxing time. Yeah! It was good. It was good. And kind of what I was saying there at the end of Story is that it's like I enjoyed the Dunedain archetype. I need to spend a little bit more time with it because it's a different flow than what I'm used to. So Return to the Dunwich Legacy. So how to use this expansion? It talks about what mod sets you're going to be using, and then what mod sets you're going to be changing out. What I do really appreciate is that the Ancient Evil mod set, which I just do not like at all, the Ancient Evil mod set is a set that's weird. What is that? Sorry, is the one that's like add one doom to the current agenda. This can cause the current agenda to advance, and it's just a feel bad. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. They have dividers. That is actually really sick. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. I did not know that okay, so this has dividers. That is impressive. I have my entire collection stored in a white box, but I may switch to these just because these look better. Although I don't know if I need this. Like I think I get rid of that. We'll leave it there for now. Let's take a look at some of the cards. I'm really happy about these dividers. I did not realize now that I'm looking at them, I think I remember people saying that they came with them, but this is awesome. I'm still grumpy that the Return to boxes are unofficially dead. I hope that they come back and they revisit them. I would love to see a reprint of Night of the Zealot. Hey, Roland Reggie, how's it going? Welcome. Those are great 3D printable inserts for the boxes. I use them for all. Oh, really? Okay. So, for the Return to boxes, they're 3D printed stuff. I love 3D printing stuff for for board games. Yep, nice and awesome. Dividers, I have this and I haven't opened it either. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy with that. So there are a couple of player cards. We'll thumb through the player cards and take a look and see what some of the player cards look like, and then we'll take a gander at some of the changes. I'm specifically interested to see what the mod set that switches out for Ancient Evils looks like, just because I think that that's just going to be it's going to be a better feel than than Ancient Evils is. But not a ton of player cards, but there is a good amount. Okay, so we got a bandolier. It's a level 2 bandolier. Probably have 2 of these. Yep. So I can hold this like this. If that focuses, it does. Let's go. Level 2 bandolier. So you have 2 additional hand slots, which can only be used to hold weapon assets. While you have the weapon assets held in 2 or more hand slots, you get +1 brain. That's interesting. I don't really understand the theme of that card, But that's cool. I like that. And very specific deck. I do want to play a Guardian. I think playing a Guardian would be a lot of fun. I haven't played one in a while. I played with Guardians, but I have not played a Guardian. Let's make this look pretty. So Bandolier is our first player card. Cool stuff. I also like how it has one damage. Like, I don't think I would ever hit that. I don't think I'd ever kill it unless it was, you know, a life or death situation, but that's pretty cool. Okay, we got a Blackjack, something that can go in our Bandolier. 2 cost, level 2. It has a action fight. You get +2 fist for this attack. If you perform this attack against an enemy engaged with another investigator, you deal +1 damage for this attack if you succeed and no damage if you fail. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty cool. It would be also really cool to see how this could pair with, is it Rogues? I haven't played this in a while. I need to play this soon. But the characters that like to be engaged with stuff, I think that'd be cool if you could engage and then, you know, have Blackjack. That's, yeah. Oh, Preposterous Sketches. There's a level 2 version of this. Play only if there's a clue on your location. Draw 3 cards. That's an incredible card. Incredible card. I mean, card draw in a card game is good. There's really no arguing that. It is good to draw cards. 0 cost card. I wish I don't have my Arkham stuff near me, but it'd be cool to see what that upgrades from. I wonder if it's a 1 cost. We have a Strange Solution, so you can only include this asset in your deck by upgrading it from Strange Solution Unidentified. So this is another one of those upgrade versions. I know that there are a couple of them that came with Dunwich, and now apparently there's more. So this one says that you can spend 1 supply and exhaust Strange Solution to choose and investigate at your location to gain 2 resources and draw a card. That is incredibly good. Yeah, I like that. Now, the research cards are really hard to get because you have to get them in play, fulfill whatever requirements they have, and then they are considered research, and then you can add it to the deck. So there's a lot of prereqs that goes into this, but once you get this out, I mean, this is 1 cost. It nets 5 resources and 2 cards. That's good. That's really good. That's really solid. Happy about that. We got Contraband. Looks like... Nope, never mind. That's not even a level 2. I was going to say, it looks like all these are level 2. There's actually more player cards in here than I thought, so that's really fun. Contraband. Choose an asset controlled by an investigator at your location. Choose to either place 2 ammo or supply tokens on that asset and draw a card, or double the number of ammo or supply tokens on that asset. Sweet. That's so much fun. I love rogues. I think rogues are some of the more fun classes. Speaking of rogues, think on your feet. 0 cost event. Fast. Play when an enemy enters your location. Immediately move to a connecting location. The enemy still enters your previous location. Really good. Really good. Oh, level 2 Rite of Seeking. No, I don't know. Okay, level 2 Rite of Seeking. I thought this already existed, but apparently not. This is a mystic card at 3 charges. Spend 1 clue, investigate using your brain. You get +2. If you succeed, you discover 1 additional clue. But if you reveal one of the bad symbols, after this test resolves, lose all remaining action immediately in your turn. That's pretty easy to navigate around, in my opinion. If you can just set it up to search for the last, or search on your last turn, then you should be fine. Now, it does hinder you if you need to search more than once, and that can be kind of tough, but I think a lot of the times it's pretty easy to get around something like that. Clarity of Mind, I really like this art. I think that's a really, really cool piece of art. It's not focusing, is it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Use 4 charges, spend 1 charge, heal 2 horror from among investigators at your location. Interesting. Interesting. Oops. That's funny. 2 cost rogue, or not rogue, survivor event. Fast. Play after you fail a skill test by 3 or less while attacking an enemy. Deal this attack's damage to an enemy at your location. If the attacked enemy is engaged with another investigator, this attack deals no damage to that investigator. Okay, so deal this So you fail a skill test by 3 or less when attacking an enemy. Deal this attacks damage to an enemy at your location. Okay, so this basically is a cancel. You automatically succeed as long as you're within 3, but you could do it to a different enemy. So okay, that's kind of cool. That one seemed, I guess, like a lot of the survivor cards are pretty situational. I love Rise to the Occasion. Commit to a skill test you're performing, and only if the difficulty of the test is higher than your base skill value. It's plus X question mark icons, where X is the difference between your base skill and the test difficulty to a maximum of 3 icons. So it starts with 2, and you can only commit it to a skill test if it's higher. So it's minimum of 3, maximum of 5 wild icons. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, and I bet Naomi, we'll get there. So we got Through the Gates, which is a new personal, no, it's a basic weakness. Okay, yeah. So draw the top card of your deck. If it is not a weakness, remove that card from the game. Yikes. Then search the deck, discard pile, hand, and play areas for all their copies of that card you own, and remove them from the game as well. That seems absolutely brutal. Whoa. That hurts. That hurts. I don't like that. You could get horrendously in trouble there. I bet Naomi is a story asset. Maybe not, actually. No, she is part of a set up here. So Naomi O'Brien, a very, very solid 5 cost. You get +1 book, +1 fist. When an investigator to location reveals a non-failed chaos token during a book or a punch test, exhaust her, cancel the chaos token, and reveal a new chaos token. Remainder of this test, if another copy of the canceled chaos token was revealed, cancel and wow. Yeah, and Naomi, well, the O'Bannon gang is part of the people following you around in the Dunwich Legacy, so it seems like there's gonna be a tie-in story-wise to that. So that's pretty cool. These are really cool. I'm much happier about the player cards and the amount of player cards, because we got 2 per class plus a neutral, which I think is actually story, and then basic weaknesses. Like that's a lot more than I was expecting, so that's really cool. I said that we were gonna go through these. I'm kind of more, I enjoy doing the blind run-throughs, and so I think I may actually not go necessarily through each one of the encounter cards. I want to maybe do a blind run-through, and maybe what we can do is I can set it up so that we can do that at some point after post Gen Con. I want to do Carcosa. There's a lot of Arkham that I want to do, but I think a return to a Dunwich Legacy we wouldn't necessarily need to take or do 1 game a stream. We could probably get it done. We could probably do 2 games a stream just because I'm familiar with the story and understand it. So the return to, we could probably get it done pretty quickly. So let's collectively do that. I'll start thinking about how to incorporate that into the stream schedule. We'll figure that out. Okay. But I also just want to, I got a lot of new content too. Gotta come for Arkham Knights and BusterCon so you can do an Iron Man campaign. That'd be cool. I've heard of Arkham Knights. I've not heard of BusterCon. What is BusterCon? And here I'm looking, I do want to just take a look for the Ancient Evil subset, the substitute set for the Ancient Evils, just because I'm curious to see what that is. It's like a circle thing. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, okay. Resurgent Evils. Peril. You must choose to either draw the top 2 cards of the encounter deck or place 1 Doom on the current agenda. This can cause a current agenda to advance. Beautiful. Love that change. That's an excellent change because it's effectively the same thing, right? It's the same. It's a Mythos Buster podcast fan convention. This was its first year. That's really cool. Awesome. Nice. Where and when is it? Beast Snow. Whoa, just got back. Why are we unboxing Arkham? Because I like unboxing. I have conditioned myself to unbox stuff after I finish a Lord of the Rings quest, and since we don't have, we have a couple more quests in the Lord of the Rings box before we get to look at new Lord of the Rings cards. I'm unboxing the Return to stuff. And so got the player cards, and now I was going to go through the encounter cards. I think I'm going to avoid doing that. I think we're going to play through it at some point here soon. But I wanted to take a look and see what they swapped out the Ancient Evils for. And it comes in with the Resurgent Evils, so it's the exact same thing, but you also have the option instead to draw the top 2 cards in encounter deck. So it's basically, you know, a +1 encounter card. So I like that change. It gives you the flexibility where you can place the Doom, or if the Doom is absolutely going to destroy you, if it's going to lose you the game, you have a maybe an out. It's in Roseville at Game Center, just like Con of Heroes and stuff. It's the first weekend of June this time. May shift a little later next year. That is, I would like to go to that. That's tough. That's a really tough time. Summer is con time, and so that's like right next to Origins, but right after. I could go out for Con of Heroes in what, it was May, and just hang out there for a while. That's awesome. Cool. Well, that was fun. Okay, so that is going to be it for today. We will go ahead and we're playing Marvel tomorrow. We're playing Marvel Champions tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I just realized that I had a typo in the schedule that I posted a couple hours ago, so I'm going to repost that. But tomorrow, 10 a.m., Marvel Champions right here. And then Tuesday, we're going to be playing some Final Girl. Then Wednesday, I'm off to Gen Con, and I will forget what sleep is. Awesome. Well, I appreciate everyone for hanging out. Really cool Lord of the Rings campaign. Really fun to unbox some of this Arkham stuff. I appreciate y'all. Always a great stream. Thank you so much. Live streaming during Gen Con? Can't wait. I'm planning on doing a video during Gen Con to talk about the next evolution that I play. So we'll see if I actually do that while at Gen Con, or if I get to do that post Gen Con. We'll see, but I will have a video out talking about that. I appreciate you all. I will see you around. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Bye.